the LBI April Showers finale. The 17 and under championship featuring 1Nation Elite and Michigan crossover EYBL Brown is just moments away. I'm Joe Hilsman. I'm joined by Renika Simone at J Hilsman at R_Simone B. The crossover and 1Nation Elite 17 and under. You have a great smile on your face. Quickly, what do you expect to see in this contest, Simone?
Fast action basketball. Both of these teams like to get up and down the court. They also have some good shooters. So in the event that they're not able to get easy buckets, look for some deep threes to be raining at Churchill Gym today.
The crossover in the black tops, black bottoms, black numbers trimmed in gold, 1Nation Elite, red tops, red bottoms, underway. Williams has it. There's a drive all the way out of bounds, and let's see. They go up in our final game of the day. And going to the free throw line now will be Adrian Folks.
Folks was a little quiet in their last game yesterday. They're going to need her to stay active on both ends of the court to be able to compete with this 1Nation team.
First free throw by Folk is good, and she cracks the seal on this one. Head coach Monique Brown. Second free throw good from Folks. Detroit Country Day product. Across the timeline, here's MacArthur. MacArthur, the Clemson commit, goes over to the right side to Hicks. Hicks now spins, shot the passing lane. Jasmine Powell with the steal. Here comes Powell on the break. Powell hesitates, drives, put it up off the window. No, she gets the on rebound. They'll set it back up. Powell now with the dribble over on the right side. Long cross-court pass. Williams, open, three. That's Thornton, excuse me, no good. Flying in to get the rebound is Folks, and a jump ball with Hicks.
That would be Hicks and Folks fighting for that rebound.
Yeah, we've seen Janae Terry, man. She's something serious. Number 10.
Yes.
And then, of course, a drive, left hand, Hicks. She was fouled, no call. Come back out now. Here comes Powell running the break. Powell now going to hesitate, go all the way up off the window and score. Jasmine Powell turned on the Jets, 4-0.
I think Jasmine realized that Eddie Novak was checking her, and she said, oh, this is just like practice at school, and then went straight to the rim.
Terry drives up, foul, and she was fouled by Naim Thornton. Maddie Novak, Detroit Country Day product as well.
Yes.
As you mentioned, as you alluded to.
Those two just won their second state championship.
And the 13th for Detroit Country Day since 1989. Terry free throw, no good.
We have Tart coming into the game for Hicks for that 1Nation squad. An early substitution by Coach Mitchell.
One more coming up for Terry. Michigan crossover defeated 1Nation Elite 67-57 in our second game yesterday. Second free throw is good. That was during pool play action, 4-1. Here's Powell. Powell turns on the Jets, kicks it over to Johnson. Alexis Johnson goes up, shot is no good. Rebound is came away, and a foul called on Folks.
Over the back. Kate MacArthur doing a good job of boxing her out, drawing that over the back call.
It'll be side out of bounds, so MacArthur will go to check it in. She gives it in to Terry. So Terry will bring it across the timeline with the right-hand dribble. Now gives it over to Barnes. Mariah Barnes, the 5'5" guard out of East Kentwood, now gives it to Tart. Tart holds at the elbow, goes around below the foul line. Oh, a spinning, whirling dervish move, no good. Rebound comes off. Folks gets the board for the crossover. Now here's Jazz Powell. Long lead pass. She was going for Johnson, who saved it, but it went right back to Terry. Terry now will push it for 1Nation Elite. She's got Tart running with her on the wing. Fake the pass, pulls the two. It is short. Rebound. Thornton tipped it, and it came back out to Terry. So Terry now jumps out off the Tart. Tart goes up on that side and scores. Xaria Tart, her first field goal. It's 4-3. Zaria Tart. Steal. Zariah Tart right now on the break again. In and out dribble. Oh, you're not going to fool me.
Take away by Williams.
Williams with the steal. Williams is going to come below the foul line. Powell open, right wing, a three. Hill of the rim, off the glass. No, offensive rebound. Williams counted in the foul.
So Maddie Novak did a great job of boxing out Adrian Folks, but nobody boxed out Williams.
Deljanae Williams and one.
Deljanae, the youngest of 3 dynamic athletic sisters of that Williams family. All 3 play for Detroit King. Everybody forgot that it was an and one. The rebound came back to the crossover who missed it. Then a steal. Johnson goes up, bodies flying. Folks no good. MacArthur gets the board. MacArthur now will be called. I thought they called her for the hook. They're going to call Johnson with the foul. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I'm a big fan of Alexis Johnson. 20 points per game this past season, 8 boards, 2.5 steals. But the one thing that was most impressive, 13 or more points in every game. But I've seen how when she doesn't have to score, she still can do the other things where she put up big numbers during the high school season. Yes, she absolutely can. And, you know, she's also known for getting into the heads of her opponents. She's a talker.
Put back, up and in, good.
That's a good matchup with Thornton and Terry.
Terry with the hoop. 6-5. A little more than 3 minutes gone by. Top side 3, Powell badly missed. Folks chased it down. MacArthur has it, and they say no. It was out of bounds. So now here comes substitutions. Blackwell will come in. Olivia Russell also will check in. Olivia Russell, 13. Terry between the rings.
Now I have to say that the crossover lost a little bit of defensive power with that substitution. Let's see if 1Nation can take advantage of that.
MacArthur will take the ball out, baseline out of bounds. Kate MacArthur, the Clemson signee. Miriam Hashem is into the contest as well. She's been effective during the LBI April showers off the bench. Terry, tricky dribbles, long length, gives it to MacArthur. You got to close out on that. Williams does. They go screen roll action. Terry, open, 3-ball, good rotation. Front iron, no. Rebound ripped down by Russell. Outlet to Blackwell. Blackwell gets it up ahead. Here's Williams. Williams holds, tried to go cross court, gives it to Russell. Russell in the corner, a long 2, Tatum, no good. Rebound, fought for underneath. Terry out of bounds off of 1Nation Elite. 10:01 to go. Novak goes out. Jayla Smith now checks in for 1Nation Elite. Spin it to the right side, picked up defensively by Tart. Williams, a deep 3. Front iron, short. Rebound comes off. Here comes Terry leading the break. That's Tart, excuse me. Terry gives it off to Hashim, who lost it out of bounds. Terry got low on that break that time. I'm used to her being so long and tall on the break. MacArthur looks, inbounds, and it goes back out now. Miriam Hashim has it. Hashim gives it to Terry, who had her back to the basket. Almost a steal. Dowell is in the game. So Terry's going to pull a 3. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Russell. Russell now gives it over behind the back to Thornton.
I love this Terry-Thornton matchup. They're guarding each other on both ends of the court, and, man, they're going at it.
Blackwell, she was fouled by Smith. They didn't call it. She scores, swooping across the lane from left to right. 8-5, 9:20 to go. Alana Blackwell out of East Kentwood, and you were talking about East Kentwood yesterday, doesn't get as much notice and talk as it should in the state.
Yes, very rich tradition, a ton of athletes in that program, and the legendary coach.
Jumper, Terry, foul line, shooting fish in a barrel. 8-7. There's a pass up to Dowell. Dowell caught it and went down like a running back down the middle. Destiny Dowell, 5'11", out of Whitehall, Michigan. 8-7, they'll inbound it. Caught by Blackwell. Blackwell has it, now feeds it back into the post. Good move, up, she got fouled, no call. Followed her own shot. Dowdell couldn't come out with it, and now here comes Smith running. Jayla Smith on the break. She's running all the way. Flipped it up, front iron, no good. Rebound comes off down to Hashem. Hashem lost it. Here come the crossover, back with Blackwell. 8:30 to go. Blackwell has it and spins it over now to Williams. Williams, long cross-court pass to Thornton, who caught it on the run. Goes off 1 foot. Shot, no good. Underneath, a rebound coming up. A little while out of control down there was Russell. It will
crossover foul.
Yeah, it'll go over to 1Nation Elite. So here comes Jazz Powell back in, and you talked about it when she went out, the drop off defensively. Back in, let's see how she picks it up, man, because she cuts off the head of the snake.
Oh, absolutely. That's her job every game.
Matched up with Myra Barnes now. Powell moves, and here's Hashem. Hashem now takes it, and Cookie's almost a taken. Good job in there by Williams. She couldn't field it all the way cleanly with the steal. Now gives it off. Here's Maddie Stevenson. Stevenson is a sniper as well. Gives it to Barnes. Barnes now going to go baseline. Powell shut it down and forced a turnover. No, it'll stay with 1Nation Elite. My goodness, the defensive effort and the defensive slide. Williams now has to fix the brace. She got a sleeve on her right knee and a brace on her left knee. Hashem will come out. MacArthur will go in.
You know, Mariah Barnes for 1Nation usually does a good job of controlling and being the floor general for teams. They need the ball in her hands.
Barnes over to Tart. Tart puts her head down, drives, count it, and the foul.
I said yesterday that she is a little bully bulldog. She finds a way to get into the paint and get the shots that she wants, not the shots the defender wants her to have.
And that was an excellent analogy, especially on this drive here, because she was bullying her way, bullying a China shop to the hole. Yeah. Like, I'm going to score.
And most players don't have the sense to be still and fall and take that offensive charge. They back up, the foul's on them.
The three-point play is good.
Jasmine Powell is so quick.
11-8 now. Powell spins it to Blackwell. Blackwell drives now over to Johnson. Alexis Johnson gonna go baseline, kick it right there in the middle, goes up, foul call. Russell now is being athletic and aggressive. Avondale High School, Auburn Hills, Michigan, for the 6-foot tall forward, Olivia Russell, at the foul line.
We didn't see a whole lot of action from Russell yesterday, and hopefully she can spark and give her team some juice, since this is the championship.
I'm glad you brought that out, because now that it's money time, winning time, there may be an extra set of legs, so her minutes may be increased in value just because of that.
Yeah, and I'm thinking that's the avenue that Coach Monique Brown is going, trying to save her starters as much as she can for that second half to close out this game.
Foul on Powell, but that also just shows that she has the luxury to do that with the depth.
Yeah.
Seven and a half to go. Tart has it. Tart now holds and puts it on the floor with the left-hand dribble. Picked up that dribble. Now Russell gets in the mid, which is what you're supposed to do. And a 5 count. No,
timeout.
A timeout. That's a great job, though, by Olivia Russell. I know you know Andy Landers, the great Georgia basketball coach. Well, mic'd up. Hold on.
Ladies, you can make this game really easy. One more foul there and a bonus. So whether you're confident or not, if you take the basketball and you're strong and you're going to get on the free throw line and let your nerves calm down. But you gotta be aggressive. Jump right here and don't go anywhere and then pick the ball up. I already passed the ball, but I all out attacking. Let's make them defend, because they can't defend with their hands because if they foul.
So out of the timeout, it is 10-9 with 7:26 to go. Michigan crossover and 1Nation Elite. Joel Hilsman, Ronika Simone, and now I'm joined by James. And man, I'm having too much fun here on Championship Sunday. With Stacy. out of the timeout, 10-9, 7-17. The LBI April Showers Classic. I'm wound up from all this good games and all of this. So now we had to bring in the man, Jason Wilkes. Jason, you joining us here. It's 10-9, but man, Jasmine Powell with a steal. Here comes Powell into the forecourt. Powell gonna go with the right hand all the way to the hoop. It did not go. They tip and fight for the rebound. Blackwell up off the window and scores, Alana Blackwell. And we're seeing the fine talent on display. What goes into putting together such a great event?
The team just trusting that it could be a great event. The directors does a great job in trusting me and come to these events, because most people don't do events and showcase the girls on video stream. But I want to do something different this year for Michigan girls basketball. First time SUV team has came up here, film girls basketball, so it's a plus for them.
Barnes hits that three. It's 13-11. Talk about the state of Michigan from the girls basketball avenue. I've done a lot of games with Ronika, and we've talked and touched on a lot of different things. Why count it? And the foul. It's a score, and one more. Michigan crossovers, Alexis Johnson. I like her game, but why is it so important that you continue to advocate and put out the talent of the Michigan girls basketball?
I think Michigan has a lot of talent that's get under-recruited. A lot of girls go to Division II that I feel can go to Division I. Just don't get the chance. But I feel like we just like every other state. You know, we don't have the national top-ranked players like Texas, California, but we do got a couple. And our girls can compete, as you can see on national level. We have some pretty good players. We have good programs like Michigan Crossover, 1Nation, Michigan Misfits, Michigan Storm. They have high-level players. So I feel our state is just as good as anybody else. It's just we got to go out and improve it.
I've gotten to see Michigan Storm over the years. I really like with a crossover, 1Nation. And I even give you West Michigan Drive and Michigan Premier. I mean, will we begin to see events like this? Will you be able to go and reach and pull from other pockets and have people come here to Michigan and play?
Oh, most definitely. That's the plan. I'm always looking to advance, you know. I got some kinks to work out after this year. I figured it out, start trying to get better. So, you know, I get more teams up here out of state, but my first and foremost is to get the mitten, represent the mitten.
Understood. Represent the mitten. Listen, 37-36 in the 15 and under game, 46-44 in the 16 and under game, and the 15 and under game in overtime, 41-40 in the 16 and under game. There has not been a game today on Championship Sunday decided by more than 3 points.
So it has it. That's going to show you the competitive nature. Like Michigan Premier, very underrated team. A lot of people don't know about them on national level. But they got two good players in Cabana and Hiram. West Michigan Drive, they lost in the semifinals, but they got Kenzie Bowers, A.J. Edinger, Hallman. They lost to a very good Indiana North team that actually won it, where West Michigan Drive beat a talented crossover team today. So that 15th division was loaded. And not to mention we got NBA National that played a good game yesterday. So we got some up-and-coming talent here. We got a 16U crossover team, has one of the best players in the nation in Demai Hangman. Loaded with talent. So people sleep on the mitten, but I don't. So let them keep sleeping, and we coming for you.
I'm a Michigan fan as far as Michigan basketball and then the University of Michigan, and I have family in Michigan. So it feels good for me to be up here. It's been a while since I've been here. And to see the talent level that has been here, I've been excited. And then just all of the knowledge drops. Oh, Jace Terry. Bang, Janae Terry. Oh, get wit. The step back behind the back, Jay, 15-all. We're tied with 4:43.
And I want to just thank SUTV Marcus, everybody, his whole staff, coming in and helping this event. Y'all been first class. I want to thank R. Simone for kidding on the mic. She's very knowledgeable in basketball.
Yeah, that's my new buddy and partner in crime, man.
Well, it can't be your new buddy. She mine's first. You got to share.
Well, that's fine.
I don't want to share, so.
That's fine. because when I put the headset on, she mine.
Yes, sir.
When you need her to write, she yours.
Yes, sir.
So there we go. But no, I have thoroughly enjoyed it, man, and we thank you. You know, I just try to do everybody justice and get it right, and, you know, we've gotten plenty of compliments, but, you know, without people like you putting things together, making sure it's organized and we having what we need, it wouldn't be possible. Here comes MacArthur up ahead to Terry. Terry caught it, boom, dribble up, took the contact and scored.
And I want to do my last thanks. I want to thank my entire staff, from Percy Wright, Nate Ramirez, my mom, my sister, my wife, putting this together. If people think it's just me, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that help me do a lot by doing the missions, doing concession stand, doing security. So they see me at the front, there's a lot of people behind the scenes that make LBI run. And I just want to say a special thank you to all them. I really appreciate it.
Well, I thank you too, man, and hope it's the first of many, man.
Oh, SUV TV be back. Thanks for having me on. I'll pass the back to the famous R. Simone.
That's right. I ain't never been somewhere with a celebrity before. I have not. She tired of me saying that, but I got to do it. Get that shot out of here. Sit away. SUV TV replay. Yeah. You come on with that weak stuff if you want. I'm going to send that stuff the other way. Get it out. Terry. Terry has shined now.
She has.
Since you've been on the mic.
Yes, she has.
Oh, off the mic. You wasn't far away. The step back behind the back, pull up.
Man. So now I heard my name mentioned, but I couldn't hear what was said. What was this that you were saying to Mr. Wilkins?
Drive and a foul, ball knocked out of bounds, and now that was Samaya Hoskin on the drive. She'll go to the free throw line. Hoskin in her first trip to the line with 3:01 to go, 19-17.
Sir, I asked a question.
I'm sorry. I was getting back in my game mode. What was the question? I apologize.
I said I heard my name being mentioned, but I couldn't hear what exactly you and Mr. Wilkins were saying.
Oh, he was thanking you for being on the broadcast.
Oh,
For being a part of the broadcast.
Oh, okay.
And then I just said that that's my new partner, and then he said that you couldn't be because because he had you first, so I had to share, and I told him, well, when I had a headset, I don't have to. I have them. When you need the pen, you can have them.
Ah, I got you. That's so sweet. It feels good to be loved.
Blackwell, the 3 love. I ain't felt this much love in the gym beside the celebrity. Folks, I'm messing with you, but it just seemed like all weekend, our Simone, I mean, if she was asked to sign an autograph, if I had $1 for every person that came up to her this weekend, boy, I'd be straight to this weekend.
I think it's just that, like I said, I took a little time off.
Yeah, I know.
I was doing some other ventures. And the basketball families in Michigan, they kind of missed me. And it felt good to be missed a little bit. It did. I can't lie. It did.
Well,
I appreciate it. I really do.
I'm going to let your other cat out the bag.
Uh-oh.
This is her first time doing sports broadcasting, play-by-play in color.
It is.
So I'm glad that you got the baptism of fire with me, Jay Hills.
Me too. I think this was definitely divine intervention.
21-17, and I know you guys at home did not know that. So, yeah, that's how good she is, and she knows her Michigan ball.
I got to give kudos to these basketball players that made my first time. As Alana Blackwell nails the 3 right on cue. Man, they made it easy for me. I can't lie. They did.
Well, you know the game. You've been in the area. You traveled nationally. So, I'm just glad I was the first. Novak, no good.
Great
Rebound.
defense by Alexis Johnson on that play.
Exactly. Stop, pop, jumper, short by Thornton. No, they fight for the rebound. It comes out.
Thornton.
It's a steal with Thornton. Thornton to Johnson. Johnson was pushed and fouled by MacArthur.
Johnson getting a warning from the ref when he blows the whistle. Stop it.
Yeah, but I mean, Alexis Johnson, though, she looked like she gonna come dunk on you sometime. 2:02 to go.
She definitely has a very athletic build.
Man, inside, back to the basket, boom dribble, worked on her, goes up.
She
Travel
dragged that
violation.
foot. We talked about that as well earlier.
We did,
When you drag that foot, it's a travel no matter how strong the play is.
Williams, Blackwell, Johnson, Folks, and Thornton, the 5 on the floor for the crossover under 2 minutes to go, 21-20. Barnes, Novak, Terry, MacArthur. And is that Jayla Smith? Or Hoskin on the floor?
Hoskins.
Terry, stop, pop, bang. She is shining bright like a light. She is hype.
We have a technical foul from crossover. Not sure what happened on 10. A
Thornton.
technical foul on Thornton.
Thornton hit with a technical. 23-20. Can I get the SUV TV instant replay? You just saw it. Monique Brown, the intensity level just went up 10 times.
So what
Novak, I didn't see it. I don't know what the technical was for. Terry is hyped, though. She is shining bright like a light. Novak at the free throw line.
Well, you know, crossover has got to make a switch.
Free throw, short, ball don't lie. What was it? Okay, 10 has the. Oh, I saw the meme mug, but I was trying to see what Thornton did. It was something involving the ball. The free throw is good. She split them. It's 24-20, 1:36 to go.
So at this point, Jasmine Powell has got to check Janae Terry. I'm sorry. This is two possessions. This is twice in this half that Terry had just had her way with Alana Blackwell.
15 points in this half.
They've got to put Terry. They've got to put Powell on Terry. They've got to. I'm sorry.
Terry, Novak, MacArthur, Barnes.
And I'm actually surprised that Jasmine has not stepped over to her teammate and said, I got this. She's known for that. She's known for that.
Here's Terry now. Williams goes under the screen. That's trouble. Williams came in and got the cookie back. Yes. And now here comes Johnson. Alexis Johnson has it. Johnson long bounce pass up ahead. Folks goes up. No, Folks got her on board. Goes up in a foul. It's just a 4-point game, but you kind of can feel that One Nation Elite has a little momentum. Big free throws coming up for Adrian Folks, the 6-foot power forward out of Detroit Country Days.
You know, One Nation is known for all of their teams coming to the court when the top team is playing, and they're good at yelling.
It's been quiet, though.
It has been.
That game against the Mystics the other day.
Man, they can be up by 1, and they screaming like it's the championship every game. Every game.
Both free throws are good. 1 minute, first half. 24-22, Joel Hilsman. Ranika Simone, glad that you're with us. Barnes has it between the rings, worked on by Powell, picked up the dribble. Powell get the cookie maybe. No, turnover. It went off of Tart. Tart knew it, though. A little sly smile.
Yeah. But, you know, as a player, you got to sell it. Wasn't me.
Exactly. Oh, always. I've never committed a foul in my life.
I can't say that.
Oh, no, I have to.
Look,
yeah.
I can't say that. My dad was an old school player, and he said, if you're going to foul, make it count.
That's what I mean.
And you got 5 of them.
Blackwell. Terry deflected the 3. Folks still gets it, goes to the floor, picked up. Hoskin gives it to Novak. Novak's running. They got number 2 on 1.
She didn't look up and see Terry wide open on the court.
But she spun and scored. Spin cycle.
Good job. Good job of controlling the ball.
Maddie Novak, 26-22. Here's Williams with 20 seconds, crossing the timeline. The crossover in trouble. MacArthur with a steal. No, jump ball. It goes over to One Nation. One Nation's got all kind of momentum right now. I tell you what'll blow the top off this place if MacArthur comes off a screen and hits a 3, or if Terry does another fancy move and a step back and put it in the mouth.
Yeah.
Then it'll be trouble.
As strong as this momentum is for One Nation, crossover is only down 4.
Exactly.
You know, this is crazy.
Terry has it, worked on by Williams. Now here comes Powell. Powell tried to force the turnover. Ball movement. Barnes in the corner. Routed it right on down the milk break. A 3-ball to beat the horn. They have all of the momentum. 29-22.
You got your wish. It wasn't MacArthur, but it was Barnes. You got a 3 right before the buzzer. And One Nation is definitely going into the second half with all of everything on their side.
29-20 halftime right here. The SUVTV.com.
The 360, he throws it down.
He'll come off the double screen to the left. Oh, and wide open underneath. Sexton goes step back, fade away 3.
Oh, my goodness. Colin Sexton.
In the lane by Tracy. Here's Williamson making his way around one tight. Now hustling it toward the lane and throws it down. That's what the crowd had been waiting on. A fantastic dunk coming in by Williamson. Trent, off balance jumper.
Nailed it. Pierre to Gary Trent Jr.
And oh my goodness, that's how you end the game, folks. Michigan crossover and 1Nation elite. The second half is underway. The crossover in possession. They're trailing 29-22. Joel Hilsman, Ronika Simone, and that was a backdoor cut right there. Alexis Johnson tried to hit Adrian Folks. A turnover on the opening possession. I'm at Jay Hilsman. She's at R_Simone B. Zanae Terry, 15 points in the first half to lead all scorers. And Alana Blackwell has 7 for Michigan crossover, for the Michigan crossover. She's their high scorer. MacArthur gonna drive, kick it to the corner, open, Hicks a jumper, good. MacArthur drive and dish, and Hicks with the jumper.
Long 2 for Hicks on that possession.
Janae Hicks, her first field goal. 33-22. It's all of a sudden an 11-point lead. Williams back a 3, no, a foul. Novak and Johnson down there fighting and battling. Foul was on Novak. Her first, or the team's first. Looking for it, and now Hicks gonna get hit with the foul. Hicks with the foul. That's going to be the team's second. 31-22. Uh-oh, they fixed the score. That's right, 31-22. So it's not an 11-point lead. It's a 9-point lead. That was a little quick math there. Here's Powell to Johnson. Johnson going to show with range. Banking hours. Smile. She didn't call glass. It still goes in. That's her second field goal. She has 5 in the game. 31-25. Terry skips the pass over. Swing it back. Barnes open bottom of the net. A 3-ball.
Crossover not doing a good job on defense, rotating, left Barnes wide open.
She's hit back-to-back. She's hit 3 threes now, Mariah Barnes. Here's Powell directing traffic, gets the screen from Folk. Hicks steps out defensively on the switch. Now she's using the tricky dribble. Step back, Powell, jumper, air ball, Johnson, rebound. Alexis goes up, tried to get the foul. No call. Ball batted around. Barnes comes away with it and now gives it over to Terry. Terry pushes it in the middle. Here comes Terry down the middle. Derry, oh, what a pass.
Hicks lost it. She wasn't able to get her hand on it. Crossover ball out of bounds.
I think Hicks was watching. Maybe didn't expect that.
Monique Brown not happy with Alexis and Adrian on that last possession. They were wild and out of control. That's not what she needs right now.
Exactly, and that's exactly why they're sitting on the bench right there beside her. Coach Monique Brown, of course, back-to-back state championships at Detroit Edison Academy. Drive by Powell, who's going to put the pressure on, go downhill, and go to the free throw line.
I love the competitive spirit that these two teams have. They just go at each other, and then when it's done, it's done.
Jasmine Powell at the free throw line, the first team All-State performer. First free throw by Powell is good. She has 5 in the contest now. 34-26, an 8-point game, 12:15 to go. Powell's second free throw is good, so she made them both. 34-27. Now here comes MacArthur over to Terry. Terry catches it, gets it back to MacArthur, who had to get into the forecourt. Burns turns on the Jets. Good pass to Novak. Novak goes up and scores. Maddie Novak with 5 points in the contest.
That was a really strong move by Novak, who gets back on defense and creates the steal.
Into the expensive seats. Good hustle for Novak.
Wow, that was a little scary.
She all right. She got up. She was more concerned about the call.
She was.
Like you said, they're going at it. Two of the top teams here in the Michigan area. A 3-ball stripped the nets.
Now, if you want to leave somebody open,
that's not the one. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's her first triple of the game, Deljanae Williams. She has 5 points, 36-30. 11:41 to go. Here's MacArthur. MacArthur skips it across to Novak. Novak catch, fires a 3. It skipped off the side of the rim. No good. Rebound is ripped down by Russell, who's checked in. She's gotten major minutes in this contest. Here's Williams. Williams change of pace. Drive. No. Rebound comes off. Terry gets the glass. Man, what has she not done today?
She is everything for 1Nation.
MacArthur, a deep 3. Bottom of the net. Wall to wall. Treetop tall. MacArthur. Kate has the range.
There is not a place on this court I have not seen her make a shot from.
That one came from, what, the east side? Can I say that?
Somewhere like that.
Thornton jumper,
and
no
she
good.
Is from the eastern part of the Detroit metropolitan area.
Nice move, Hicks. Count it. No, they call it, they wave it off. Yeah, Warren Cousino.
Yes.
Warren, Michigan.
Yes. Good job.
Here's your SUV TV instant replay. It goes out of bounds. Alexis Johnson now will check in. Russell will go back out. And now Alana Blackwell will go in, and Deljanae Williams will go out. 39-30. Look at the intensity on the face of Kate MacArthur.
Man.
Steal. Blackwell knocked away. It'll stay with 1Nation.
These two teams are used to battling. I can say that. The last couple of years, the talent has been unreal on both sides.
Coach Jarvis Mitchell, the head coach of 1Nation Elite, and he's also the head coach at Wayne Memorial. We've talked about it all weekend, but if you're just now tuning in, Wayne Memorial is 0-20. Terry, a deep 3, bottom of the net. I mean, she's just stripping nets. Go fix the nets. Janae Terry, a triple. She has 18 in the game.
The way 1Nation is shooting this ball, I'm surprised the Nets haven't caught fire. I thought I saw a little smoke on that one. We might need to call the fire marshal in.
42-30, 12-point lead, 3.5 minutes gone by. Powell around the screen. 1Nation is trying to bring the hammer. Kick it down. Here's Thornton. Thornton worked on by Terry. They get it to Johnson. Johnson catches. Back out to Thornton. Thornton wanted to pull it. Close out by Terry. She drives. Foul line jumper. It fell off. Barnes gets the rebound. Barnes dribbles out of traffic. She's got Novak running with her. Here comes Barnes. MacArthur. Catch. Fire. A 3. Kaboom!
Crossover needs a timeout. Crossover needs a timeout. And you know what? Right on cue, Coach Monique calls it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nothing you can do to defend that. When you got it, you just got it. Instant replay shows Kate MacArthur sets her feet, and it's over. It's over. When she sets her feet, it's over.
Had all day to shoot it. the intensity, Kate MacArthur. One Nation wants it. I'm glad that we have it for you. Mike Thorpe.
We letting the shooters shoot threes. Like, I don't understand. Let's go double O. Double O, you don't got the shot, go Memphis. Come on, there's some bullshit right here. Hey, we in full court. We in full court.
A calm huddle to be down 15 with 10 minutes to go.
Well, you know, I've been around Coach Monique Brown for a number of years now, and I honestly can say that's just her demeanor. She truly believes that her team feeds off of her energy, and she needs her team to be calm, collected, and have level heads right now, which is probably why that's what you got from her in that huddle.
Blackwell, a three, no good. Novak gets the rebound, 9:45 to go. Here comes Terry back this way. Where's 23? You might want to pick her up. Here's Barnes. Barnes has it. She's worked on defensively by Blackwell. She will pull it from there. I'm telling you. They put and a steal by Jasmine Powell. Powell with an in and out dribble. She's got Johnson running up ahead. Powell now gonna go. Powell left hand layup off the window. It rolled off. Rebound. Fight for underneath. There's a lid on the basket right now.
It is. The crossover cannot buy a bucket no matter what they do or how strong they go to the hoop. Somebody has got to catch fire for them or this game is going to get ugly.
You know, when they banked in that three, you know, that could get you going or that could be a telltale sign of how hard it may be.
Yeah, I agree.
9:08 to go. Screen roll action. Terry picked up by Thornton. MacArthur, catch, fire, a three. Oh, front iron. Everybody was waiting on it. Powell now conducting the offense, running in transition with the right hand. Over to Blackwell. Blackwell's been solid. She tried to give it back over, and Terry got the steal. Thornton got to get back. Why are you jogging? Thornton tried to attack Terry. Oh, well, it worked.
It works. It works. Did they call a foul? Oh, that was not a foul. Tough break for Thornton. Tough break for Thornton. That was not a foul. That was not a foul. That was a bad call. She literally jumped at her. She literally jumped at her.
Terry free throw good. She has 19 in the contest.
Yeah, I think he sneezed on that one. I think he sneezed.
16-point lead. It still does not feel like it's a safe 16.
It never is with these two teams. If the score was the other way around, I'd be saying the same thing.
Exactly.
It ain't over. It's not over.
So Coach Monique Brown now stand up, has some intensity, and they're going to set the offense up. Blackwell, Powell, Williams, Johnson. Powell drives off the window, no, and a whistle call. And I think with Powell attacking, you can get to the free throw line, get the points without the clock running. Coach Powell just went and took a seat. She's sitting there by Coach Brown. Coach Orlando. They're going to work something out. Jasmine Powell at the free throw line. She's 2 of 2 on the day. 3 of 3. Scoring points with the clock stopped. Important now the rest of the way. 47-31. 8:28 to go. So you got a little more than half of a half to go.
Violation.
No, it's not.
Well, it should have been.
No, come on now. Come on now.
No, did you see what just happened?
I saw it, but I mean.
No, I don't think you did.
I did.
The wrong player came out of the game.
I saw it. Powell.
Powell had the ball in her hand. Johnson left. I'm sorry. That one was like a bit much.
47-31. Terry has it. Terry, one way and the other, tried to go with the Sweeney move, and it's out of bounds. 8:15 to go, 47-31. Joel Hilsman, Monica Simone, glad that you are with us. Wherever you are, the SUVTV.com coverage of the LBI April Showers Classic.
It looks like 1Nation tried to run a live play of their own.
Powell.
That didn't work.
Protects it. They've got numbers if they go. In the corner, Blackwell, Alana, a three. It's in there.
Crossover needed that.
She has 10.
Hopefully this is spark something inside of them. They got to play defense, though. They got to play defense.
MacArthur drives and floats and scores. 8 in the game for her. It went right back to 15 like that. Powell now, right-hand dribble, peels it back out. 7:43 to go. Second half, 17 and under. Championship. Powell spinning in the lane. Up. She cannot buy a bucket. Barnes gets the rebound. Here comes Mariah Barnes. Powell now with good hands. Barnes saved it. Novak over in the corner to Hicks. Along. Too good. Oh, they give her a 3. Hicks a 3 ball. She has 5. Uh-oh, they might have blown it open now. 18 points.
I think it's safe to mention that Hicks has committed to Florida A&M, where she will be continuing her education and career as well.
Tallahassee, the Rattlers. Powell, step back, a 3 bottom.
And talks a little smack along the way.
It's not over, though.
It's not over.
15 points, halfway gone, 7 minutes. I'm Joe Hilsman. She's Vanika Simone. It's the 17 and under LBI April Showers Classic, the championship, 17 under. Game number 16 that we've brought you here this weekend.
I love how Williams stepped up to that challenge. She's not afraid of Terry, and she's going to show her just that.
Going around the screen, downhill, corner, open, Barnes, bottoms, a 3. They are just raining threes. April Showers, literally.
That is what, number 4 or number 5 for Barnes?
4. 7 as a team. I ran out of hot sauce a long time ago. A drive and score. Dowdell.
Steal by Jasmine Powell. And then Maddie Novak steals it right back.
Yeah, Maddie Novak, something serious. Here comes Terry across the timeline. She's been in command of this offense and this team from the beginning. And now Coach Jarvis Mitchell up and giving instructions. Now going to take it. Being picked up by Powell. Around the screen, Terry goes in the corner. Novak, the lefty, swish. A 3 ball. I mean, they're just raining triples.
Out of control. Out of control.
58 to 39. A 19-point lead and a timeout call, and 1Nation is pumped.
1Nation just has too many threats on the court right now. Everybody's shot is falling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 triples.
In one half.
For 1Nation. No, that's in the game.
In the game, okay.
7 in the half, though.
Wow. Wow. When you're feeling it, you're feeling it.
On fire.
So, you know, we talked about yesterday that crossover and 1Nation met up, and crossover came out like the victory, but I think 1Nation's mentality is you may have won the battle, but we will win the war.
The war now is a 19-point advantage with 5:50 to go. That's a wide margin now with that amount of time. Glad that you have been with us while we have just a moment. Let me remind you of our sponsors for the LBI April Showers Classic. Wilkins Report, college coaches, trusted source for Michigan girls basketball. Lady Ballers Insider, Moneyball Sportswear, and the Carolina Report. The Carolina Report, the go-to scouting service for North Carolina and South Carolina. You take a look at a couple of our SUV TV instant replays from this thriller. 1Nation Elite, a 19-point advantage. It was a 7-point game at the half. They've just continued to build the momentum here through the first 8 minutes.
Coach Mitchell not utilizing too many players on his bench, and, you know, we may see that change in the next few minutes, but he hasn't had to.
He wants to go winning time. Powell, Blackwell, Folks, Williams, and Thornton, the 5 on the floor for the crossover. It is MacArthur, Novak, Terry, Hayes, and Barnes, the 5 on the floor for 1Nation. 1Nation in the red, crossover in the black. Here's Thornton, picked up by Hicks, drives all the way, left-hand layup. I mean, they just cannot get anything to fall inside the paint.
They cannot.
Barnes comes away with it, Mariah Barnes, and they're not getting the whistle either. Oh, MacArthur, a 3-ball splash! Green stamps.
Wow. There's almost like a lid on the top of the rim for crossover, and then it's like the rim got 3 times bigger for 1Nation.
Thornton drives, dishes it off. You know, I'll go back to the 3-pointer that Mariah Barnes hit at the end of the half. That could have been the start of this thing that we've seen here.
It could have been. You know, man, I haven't seen a team shoot this well in a long time.
It's 3 number 10.
And there's how many that have hit a three in this game?
1, 2, 3, 4 different, 5 different players.
Wow.
They've got 10 threes. 30 of their 61 have come from beyond the arc.
Wow.
Free throw good for Adrian Folks.
In a championship game.
Exactly. She made both of them. It's a 20-point game with 4.5 to go. I mean, they might keep shooting them for fun. It can get even uglier. Novak swings it over. There's a putback by Hicks. And Williams shot the passing lane with the field. Here comes Delzane Williams. Goes up, layup. Just cannot buy a bucket. They are ice cold in the second half. MacArthur gets the rebound.
Good job of Mariah Barnes of keeping her head and not creating a foul on that play.
Barnes left her feet too early and still almost made a beautiful move. Jazz Powell in possession, back for the crossover with a 404. Powell goes right at Novak, driving, layup, it failed. They finally got something to go in the basket.
Finally.
18-point game. Terry back on the ball now for 1Nation Elite. Terry goes between the legs one way and the other. She's worked on by Thornton. Right-hand dribble. It is belt high. Terry made 13 in live. All-State. Rebound comes off. Here's Thornton. Thornton now between the rings on the break. Foul line. Thornton, jumper. No, I mean, they just can't buy anything.
And that was a great move by Thornton. Not a forced shot at all. Created enough space to get the shot, and it just will not fall.
There's no momentum. Here's Barnes. Barnes now going to drive. Open, stop, walk. Good thought.
Right. She was going too fast for herself.
Exactly. Tart back in. Her first time in the game, I think, in the second half.
It is.
Oh, Thornton lost it. Barnes with the steal. Barnes shielding her body. Barnes floater in the lane. Fell off. No. Rebound. Jazz Powell is still out here, though.
Yeah. Tart talking a little smack to Thornton on that last possession.
Powell drives, layup good. Jazz Powell now. I think you done made her mad. I don't know if there's enough time, though.
Right.
61-47. You need a lot to happen down 16.
And when you're down 16, you can't be the only one on your team that is mad. She need a couple other people to get upset with her.
That is true. 61-45. Here's Terry. Goes behind the back. Janae Terry turns. Open. MacArthur, a three. Oh, it was about to be lights out in here. Here comes Powell. Powell up the floor. Powell with the left-hand dribble, stops, spins it over. Alana Blackwell, a three, good. So Alana Blackwell may be having her best game of the tournament, a three ball.
I agree.
She now has 7-13 in the contest. It's down a 13-point lead, but the clock is at 2:20. It might be a little bit too late.
Yeah, the crossover had to get multiple stops and score off every one.
Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah.
The $1 million move and the lifty. Give me some butter with that roll finish from Janae Terry. Blackwell coming back and scored.
Good pass by Thornton. She threaded the needle on that one.
Janae Terry went behind the back, went with the left hand, and rolled that thing up off the window and in. Good night. As we would say at Turner when we put our highlights together, outshot. That's the outshot. And here's your SUV TV instant replay behind the back. Left hand, one dribble, two strides. Oh, let me get some butter with that roll. Jason been asking for that one all day after he thought that's what he heard the other day.
Right.
When you brought up buttering it up. Blackwell a three. Oh, she's been on fire. That's her fourth three. Now,
I'd like to point out that Mariah Burns and Alana Blackwell are teammates in high school.
63-53, 10-point game, 89 seconds. And the problem is, if you can attack, you got to get to the free throw line.
A minute and 29 seconds in basketball world is 5 to 7 minutes.
Let's see what the conversation is. Mic up.
I'm up here trying to quit. I don't give a damn about nobody else playing defense. I'm looking at you not doing your job. Talking about they ain't playing, I'm doing all the defense. That's real selfish. Hey, we can't play that game like this. Because guess what? Them coaches on there watching you right now. I'm screaming your name, get up, and you talking about what somebody else doing. You gotta want to win at every tick of the clock. Come on.
Coach Brown doing a great job of reminding her team, for one, we can't win playing selfish ball. Don't worry about who is or who's not doing what. That's my job. I'm telling you what I need from you. That's what you focus on. And then two, you need to go get the money. This coach is watching you. We just talked about that. Win or lose, you got to give your all.
Terry looks as a 5 count. A turnover.
This is what crossover needs to bend the corner, get some momentum going in their favor. A 19-point lead is now down to 10. We got 1 minute and 29 seconds left to play. A lot can happen.
It's a tall order. Tall order. Tall order. I ain't going to put it by them, but they need a hoop right now. Here comes Thornton with the right-hand dribble. She's picked up by Tart. They're moving too slow for me. 80 seconds to go. Here comes Powell. Powell between the rings. Powell, a lot of dribbling, nothing to the hoop. They're trying to run Blackwell off a screen. Blackwell open 3. No. Rebound underneath. No fouls are being called. Tart comes away with it. Coach Brown didn't like it. Barnes gets it and flows it up. Uh-oh. Here comes MacArthur. MacArthur all the way. Layup. Count it. And the foul. Where the keys at? Where the keys at? Where the keys at? Crank up the van. It's time to go.
You know, I think we mentioned that earlier in this game. If I'm a foul you, no old-fashioned threes on my watch. I'm just saying.
65 to 53, 101 to go. Well, I tell you what, SUV TV instant replay. Timeout call by Coach Brown. A teaching timeout as we take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. I'm loving Kate MacArthur, and I know you people in the Palmetto State, I know you're kind of indifferent about Clemson lady basketball right now, but if this young lady comes down now, she's worth the price of admission. She is a Clemson commit. Don't know how everything's going to go after the coaching change, but if I was Clemson, I would make sure that Kate MacArthur is visited very, very, very soon. 101 to go. While we are in the timeout, let me remind you about the LBI Showers Classic, brought to you by Wilkins Report, Lady Ballers Insider, Moneyball Sportswear, and the Carolina Report. 65 to 53. It was up to 19. Actually, it was up to 22. And now it got down to 10, but it's at 12, but there's 61 seconds left. And it's a tall order. And right now, the story of the game, the three-point shooting from 1Nation, they have hit 11 tray balls in the contest.
We now have Kate MacArthur at the line.
10 tray balls, excuse me.
To finish an old-fashioned 3.
We count that too.
Yep.
It's good. And MacArthur had 0 points at the half. 14 in this second half. A 3-ball from Jazz Powell. Powell is going to be the leading scorer for the crossover when it's all said and done. 66 to 56. Final 45 seconds. MacArthur drives. Lost it out of bounds. You know, I'm going to say this again. I like Alexis Johnson. She's going to finish with 5 points. She didn't put up the numbers that we saw during the high school season. I still like her upside, but I'm still going to say she's one of my favorite players that I've been able to see over the weekend, along with Janai Terry, along with Jazz Powell, along with Maya Hiram, along with Sharia Williams.
Frazier.
Frazier.
From the Indiana Flight.
Yes, Frazier, definitely.
Also, Whitehorn from Michigan Crossovers 15U team.
Yes, really loved her.
The gym was just loaded with talent.
What's my girl from West Michigan Drive? Ward.
Yes, Sophia Ward. How could we forget about Sophia Ward?
Riley Ott played well from Always 100.
The talent was just limitless this weekend in every position. Gotta love it. Gotta love it.
McNeil played well. What's my girl? Sydney Roby.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You know, honestly, that's who crossover's missing right now. Sydney Roby comes into this game, and we got a whole different set of rules on our hands.
Steele, Thornton, layup. It's under 10, but it's under 30 seconds as well.
A whole different set of rules with Roby on the court. Who on that 1Nation team is going to guard her? Yep, I'll wait. That's how women say, go ahead. I'll wait.
Oh, nobody. I would have to go Terry on her just because of her length.
Me too. And she's athletic. She can maybe run her jump, get some tips. I don't know.
Thornton just got that last hoop.
Yes.
Yeah, Thornton back-to-back hoops. 66-60, but they're going to walk down here and shoot some free throws now. And then I guess, you know, the highlight of seeing all these talented young ladies in Michigan, and, you know, I know Michigan crossover, they're going to go out and be on the EYBL, so they're going to see a lot of the top-tier teams from around the country that are on the EYBL circuit. Janae Terry at the free throw line, my goodness.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's been a hot topic in our state, you know, her freshman year out the gate. 22
points in the game. Powell, a three. It was online, skipped off the side of the rim. No foul call with 12 and 1/10 second. Now, if that three ball would have went.
You know, I think Thornton, after Thornton got that technical foul in the first half, I hate to say it, but we're kind of picking on her a little bit. The little stutter foul down here that she didn't even commit.
You know what?
Got the whistle. She just got this foul here. She wasn't nowhere near the girl. So I just, yeah, she's getting a tough break from the rest of this. But you know, I like to tell my children this: when you act up in class, you put a spotlight on you. And so I'm not mad at the teacher when they call your name for every little thing you do, because you should have been still the first time.
That's coming from your mama.
But yeah, I think she definitely got an unfair shake.
67-60. MacArthur is just padding her stats at the line in the second half. She was scoreless in the first half. 68-60. Williams, a deep three. Skips off the rim. No. Rebound put back up and in by Dowell. And now MacArthur comes up injured. Let's make sure she's all right. Dynasty Dowell with her second field goal of the game.
I didn't see what happened on that play.
I didn't either. There was something intense going on down there. I think she's going to be okay. And they will rule that the ball game 68-62. A 6-point victory by 1Nation Elite. They win the 17 and under LBI April Showers Classic Championship. Janae Terry with 22 points in the contest. Mariah Barnes with 12. Who else was hooping? Novak had 8. And
that's what you do. That's why I said I love the competitive spirit of these girls, because when it's over, it's over. Got to give it up to both teams. Although the crossover struggled on the offensive end, they played hard-nosed basketball, and they earned the right to be in the championship game. Today was just 1Nation's day.
Alana Blackwell finished with 18 for the crossover. Jasmine Powell with 17, and Adrian Folks with 8. 68-62, 1Nation Elite. The 17 and under LBI April Showers Classic Championship. We thank you for joining us wherever you were on SUV TV. Remember, you can follow SUV TV on Twitter at SUV TV, and the website is thesuvtv.com. I want to thank Ronika Simone at @R_Simone Brown. I had fun with you.
Yeah, this was awesome. Thank you for having me. Thanks for allowing me to come and do my broadcasting debut with you. You guys were awesome.
All right. Well, you made it fun as well, and hope you learned some things too.
I absolutely did. And I hope that we can do this again sometime soon.
All right. Outstanding. Well, you guys, thank you very much. We will see you down the road. The LBI April Showers Classic 17 and under champions, 1Nation Elite with a 68-62 victory. We'll see you down the road. The SUV TV EYBL.com.